I look like Ronald McDonald.
Ronald, I've done worse.
I'm actually getting it changed tomorrow.
Why don't you just get two colours together to combine a bit of brown or something?
No, see, well, that's my problem because I've actually, I dyed it, but you can sort of see a little bit of brown. I'd forgotten I dyed myself this colour once before, but it makes my hair, as soon as there's any brown that comes through, it's just really obvious. And so I'm actually going to the hairdresser tomorrow to get it changed because I did this myself and I'm not doing it again.
No, sometimes it's a very bad idea.
It was a bad idea. Yeah. And so you've dyed your hair a strange colour?
Well, I'm doing that to my beard. That's what's happening with my beard. It's you actually can do it like a shampoo. Every time you go in the shower, you apply it for 3 minutes, and so you never have the white coming through or anything like that. It's brilliant.
Oh, have you been doing that?
Yeah. So it's slowly darkening. Well, it's not white.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Did you like my little intro? I'm gonna say this, and because it was just something.
How can you say that? You haven't said it yet.
I know. I've said it. No, I'm not. I'm going to say now.
Okay.
Hi. I'm Dan, and I'm autistic. Autism is not something caught or bought or sought. It is our neurotype. Autism is not something to fix. And something like a specialised diet is not capable of changing my neurotype, nor did it trigger my neurotype. And I'm saying this because I got really annoyed because I've been seeking out services in the area, and when I put in ADHD particular, a whole lot of these freako bloody sites and services come up saying that they can fix you with diet. And I'm really annoyed by that.
Yes, it's quite some people are really into diet and some people are not. I think it definitely would change. Sometimes children having red food colouring, can make them run around in circles.
That's a fallacy. It's completely untrue.
You have to speak to my husband about that because he says that was him. So he wasn't allowed to have two different colours or something when he was younger.
There might be certain people, but in general, it doesn't make any difference. It's usually situational. You happen to have red cordial at parties and stuff like that when you're excited. And so there's no correlation between the actual cordial and getting overexcited.
I guess, overexcited, maybe, yeah. So things like, say, Stella that's probably more food intolerant. Stella will have something that's got dairy in it and then she's kind of coughing. Oh. And then she'd have a sore tummy, right? And then she's going to be in a bad mood and then she's going to lash out or be short-tempered, right?
Yep, she should be checking out IBS maybe and going to a professional, not some freako deco hippies who think they can cure someone with a potato.
But the thing is, potatoes aren't good for you, but the thing is, right, so I haven't had enough good food lately and I really need to eat more salmon and veggies rather than a spinach ricotta pie or that sort of stuff. And I think that, your diet makes a difference, but not.
Of course it does.
It's not going to cure autism.
No, it's good. It's good fuel.
I looked up today. I looked up a drug because someone actually mentioned it. Someone mentioned it that it actually. Oh yeah, they said their children were on Vyvanse and this drug.
Yep.
They're also on this drug because it means that they still have an appetite while they're on ADHD meds. And I was like, oh, what is that? I said that to the friend, and they said that the kid is on risperidone, which a lot of people are on. I've heard of that before, right? And then I Googled it, and actually I'm only bringing this up because you said it's actually an antipsychotic and it's for people with schizophrenia, and so it can help schizophrenia and it can help autism. And I was like, how can you help autism?
Wow.
So I don't know whether I believe that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just on the Google Answers,
I know. I just did the same thing actually just then.
Oh, just then?
Yeah, because I've noticed something.
What?
The last few months I've been on, are we supposed to say names?
What have you been on?
I'm on, let's call it concentration.
Oh, okay.
Right? So it's a different med that I was on before, and this one sounds a bit like I'm going to a concert.
You can say it, but you're not recommending anything.
No,
you're just saying what your medication is. That's okay.
That's right. Okay, so Concerta.
Yes.
I've started to notice over the last few months, I've been getting a little bit more agitated and aggressive.
Oh.
And I'm aware of it because I'm not an aggressive person. And so I just Googled it then, and that's one of the side effects.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Well, that must be such an interesting thing for you to be aware of right now.
I know. It's very interesting. And so, I've been a bit
Does it help you? Are you finding it helps though?
It does a lot.
Oh, that's crap. We could still speak to your psych about it.
Yeah.
Just say that, and there might be something similar.
Yeah, there may be. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I think with if you channel it well, I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? You can channel it to good effect at work or whatever. But obviously you can, and I'm already good at handling those sorts of emotions. So maybe I'll have a talk to him, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Maybe Jenny isn't.
Yeah, I'm okay with being angry. So I haven't introduced myself. My name is Bianca. I don't feel like labelling myself right now.
Okay.
I am a middle-aged. No, I'm in my mid-40s. Am I middle-aged? Yeah, middle-aged.
I wouldn't call that middle-aged. As far as I'm concerned, maybe post-45, maybe.
I am. I'm 46.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you are. You're middle-aged.
50 is official. I think 50 is like there's no two buts about it.
Yeah, okay. No denying it then. Yeah, perimenopausal woman, person.
Neurospicy? Are you going to say like neurodivergent?
Oh, yeah, neurodivergent. Finding it a challenge, I guess, at the moment I feel like my ADHD and my autism are fighting each other a lot right now, and it sucks. Like I'd heard people say that before, and I didn't feel that way, but I think the perimenopause has come in, and that's on the side of the ADHD. So they're stronger now, and they're beating the autism, but the autism is not going away either.
Oh my God, this sounds like some sort of, fantasy Lord of the Rings type thing.
Oh, yes. You could draw a story. You could make a story about that, and we could do some cartoons.
No, you should give them names, because giving them names helps.
Yes. Like, what Em Rossiano, what she did. So she's done a show, which we're going to, and she's got a dragon in it, and the dragon's name is Menopausia.
Ah, okay. See, that's perfect. It really does make a difference because we like stories.
I do try to include Em Rossiano in every single episode.
Yeah, and I'm going to try and do that with Blind Boy as well, because that Blind Boy, my favourite podcast, just popped into my head. There's something he said as well, in that the reason that people aren't getting so full on about climate change is because everyone's just hearing about facts, and we don't care about facts. We care about good stories, and and that's why myths last so long, because they're attractive to us. They work for our brain types. So that's what you need to do. You need to create characters for them and see what happens then.
Yeah.
In the battle.
Okay. I thought I've got an announcement to make, and I think I'll make it right now so that
Am I supposed to be putting drum rolls or anything? Am I supposed to do any?
No, you did like that.
I got some music for the end.
Okay.
Maybe I should put it on now. I'll put a bit of it now.
Do it now.
As well. Okay, there it's.
Okay. I've decided to retire as a podcaster. I'm just putting it out there blankly and out there. However, I am more than happy to be a special guest on this podcast.
Yes. Yeah. On any podcast. So any other podcast out there, I'm available.
I've just felt like it. I just thought about it. I just feel like, me, I like my bright, sparkly things, and it's not that I haven't liked it. I've just it's not bright and sparkly for me anymore, and life is short. I'm middle-aged, so I need to find that next bright, sparkly thing, but without letting go of this one. And it's not that I don't like you, Dan. It's not about that at all. Because I did have said it to a couple of people, and they said, "Oh, have you had a falling out?" No, not falling out. I don't know what you're saying behind my back. However, I haven't said anything. Nothing new negative. Just same old about you. No, so I'm enjoying. But I also think that this is really good for you, because I feel like you've probably felt a lot that I'm holding it back a lot, because I am, and I was, because yeah, there's like something that, you sort of had planned coming up. And that was probably the trigger for me, something that kind of big that might be happening. And when that was starting to happen, I was like, no, in my head, no, I don't want that to happen, which is silly.
We can talk about it. That's right, because it's happening, so we can talk about it.
Well, yeah, so you say it because you know more about it than me.
I'll talk about it more like later, but basically...
no, why don't you launch it? No. It's a surprise. People have to listen.
That's too much for people. It's too much. You can't have two big things going on.
What's the other big thing?
You.
Oh, what are you saying? No, but wouldn't you say we've got a special announcement coming up that I'll announce next episode? Because you'll probably lose a whole lot of people that are listening because they only listen to me. So now they'll listen. They'll listen again next ep because they'll want to know what this big announcement is. So I think you need to hold off until next episode.
Yes, it's very exciting. It's going to be very exciting, particularly for people who live in Victoria, I guess.
Yes. Oh, well, they could fly in from overseas.
They could, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's just made me, probably a bit of PDA or whatever, but I just was like, no, but must also have control, but don't want to be involved, don't have time. I just don't have time. I've got a lot of stuff and it's not going to get easier. There's going to be more stuff. So anyway, I am retiring, but I would love to be a special guest, especially if there's like topics that you think that I could add to, because that would be fun. But yes. I actually feel like personally, like it's really hard. I like two people talking. It's hard when we have a guest and I think there's three because I'm not very good with three people in any situation. So I would prefer if I was interviewing people that it would be just me interviewing. Not that I am anymore because I'm retiring, but I think it sounds better when you're interviewing with one person.
Yeah. So I've had a recent one with Shadia where I called her up and talking about something we're going to be talking about on the next episode, or I'm going to be talking about, which is about online apps and things like that.
Do you mean Shadia Hancock from Autism Actually? Is that who you're talking about?
That's right. Yes. The very same.
Great. That's really exciting.
Oh, yeah, she was great. Fantastic.
They were.
What were we saying? One person, more than one person makes it difficult.
Would you prefer it without me?
Well, I've done a few of those already. I'm sort of used to being able to do those sort of interview things one-on-one because I've done a few of them already anyway.
I do have a question for you then. So when I was thinking about this, I hadn't told my husband. Actually, when I told my husband was the same time I told your wife that I was deciding that I was leaving. So I hadn't spoken to him about it, but I had been thinking about it probably for 6 months, just a little bit. And then I just went, no, I've just got to do this. And so they were both sitting here and I just said, you know what, I'm going to say something to you both. And I said it. And I said, how do you think? I said, I'm not saying this to you, Jen, so that, to make it difficult for you, but how should I tell Dan? And she said that she thinks that you might just need time to process it. So she would sort of mention it and then I would tell you. But you know what? Then you went away. Yeah, and which is true, right? That's a really good way. So then you went away for the week. Then I went away for the week. And guess what? Like, I haven't actually told you.
Right.
This is right now. I'm telling you right now that I'm leaving the podcast. We haven't actually had a conversation about it.
No.
But I knew that you knew.
I sent some stupid GIF. I think, was it a dog or a cat walking away with luggage or something?
I don't think I picked up on what that meant.
No.
It's like,
I don't think anyone would. I don't think anyone would. It's one of those moments where you do something and you go, is anyone going to get what I just did? No,
so
they're
like
really probably
dog.
not. Is that offensive? It's like that. That's just undervaluing everything by just sending a GIF. I feel like that would probably be just like you're putting your hand out. It's a little kid, a little toddler, walking down the street with a suitcase, and that's all I sent.
Oh, well, see, I didn't pick up on that because then I went to horse therapy, and the horse therapist said, "Oh, you and Dan." No, I said Dan and I aren't doing the podcast anymore, and she said, "Oh, I know," and I was like, "What is he telling everyone?"
No, because I interviewed her.
I know. I didn't know that at that point. Yeah. So, and she was going to be another. Oh no, you had her already on. Yeah. So that was Maggie, from Grey Horse.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is our first. Anyway, how do you when Jen told you? Honestly, what did you think, or how did you feel? You can use the F word for your first time.
No, not going to happen.
Did you say filtered?
No, I felt. I felt that might be coming.
Yes.
You know, and but the good thing is this thing that I'll be announcing next week has got me very much focused. I'm hyper-focused, big-time hyper-focused at the moment. So it's like when you're we're at the is hubby there? Is Paul there at the moment?
No.
Oh well, the Battle of the Somme. We're both at the Battle of the Somme. We've just crawling up to get over the top of one of the little sort of ditches that has been dug, and we both go up at the same time. You get a bullet in the head and drop, right? I look to the side, go, no, but then realise I'm there as well. I need to keep running.
Yes.
So that's what it's been like at the moment. I'm so focused on what I have to do.
Yes, but I think you'll be better without me.
Well, and if we talk about like practical things, I can organise my time the way I want to, that sort of thing. But it doesn't bother me. It didn't bother me anyway. It's
kind of a bit like a breakup, right? Because it's like you knew it was coming for a while, but you couldn't. You just we didn't talk about it. We knew it was coming, and then I've said it, and you're just you're gonna have to go on without me.
Are you gonna say to the party people, it's not you, it's me?
Well, it is. That's the truth, though, isn't it? It's the truth. So. I think I just need, like all good breakups, I think I'm going to have to just go away for a short amount of time before so my heart can heal, and then I can come back and we can be friends.
I'll get lost. These are personas, remember? These are podcast personas.
Yes.
Now, one of our party poopers who happens to live near me had a very funny suggestion, which I don't think... I don't think we'll do, but I thought it was very funny, so I wanted to mention it. He said, what? Because I said, he was like, how are you going to announce it and that sort of stuff? And he said, you know what you should do? You should not say anything. And every time you start a recording, you can be sitting there saying, hi, it's Dan here. I'm just waiting for Bianca to arrive. She's a couple of minutes late. And then there'll be a phone call and you'll be calling up saying, giving some reason why you couldn't make it. But I'd be doing that start of every episode.
Well, you know what? I think you should still do that every episode because that would be funny. And then the people that haven't listened from earlier on, then they will just never get it. And they'll be like, who is this Bianca? Do it. I think that'd be fun.
Okay, so what we'll do that later. Because it needs to be a phone call, so we'll record you on the phone. And you can do them all at once. So you don't have to keep, you know what I mean? You don't have to wait and do it every week. Just do a whole lot of excuses all at once. And then I'll start putting them at the top. I just think that was hilarious. It was so funny.
Oh, that's great. I'm going to do that. I'll just send you a few different voice memos. And then when you're out of them, you can just say, Bianca, send me through some more.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. I think that's a great idea. And then you could be like interviewing someone and just say, we'll just wait another couple of minutes for Bianca. And
I love it. I love it.
That is really good. So, so that's me. Now we can move on to talk about what's been up. Besides
people are going to be like, how can you just get on with it now? This is just what?
Oh, do you think that they need a moment? Or can you please just put some, what do you call it when you're processing music on?
Processing music. Hang on, give me a second. Okay, that should sort everything out for them. No problems at all.
Thank you.
Okay, so I've done the intro.
They can still message me or email. They can still message me if they.
Of course. I'm assuming you're staying on the old Facebook.
Of course.
Intro's been done. Let me just read the notes. Bianca devastates the party poopers and the listeners. That's done. Tick. So what's up? What's up? This is good stuff. This is good stuff. This was our 50th episode winner, who I've called him something different in the past. I think I called him this first name same before, but his surname's now different. Our 50th episode winner was Gamgee Full Shelves, and we had our own sort of autistic-y moments where we couldn't find the mugs.
Yes.
That we had. And
Yes.
then when we were doing a cleanup down here, Jen had put them in a cupboard somewhere. So finally, we had a mug to send to Gamgee Full Shelves, which I did.
Right.
I will mention that the cost of the actual sending the package was likely to be a lot more than the mug itself.
Oh, because they're overseas, are they? Or?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's a special mug. There's not many people in the world who have it. So it is actually very valuable.
Oh, well, it's this is the only one that we've given to any of the party poopers. Mm-hmm.
Yep, we had a few back and forths on video and so forth. I got to see him opening the box as well.
How? Why didn't I get to see him open it?
I'll send it to you. It was fantastic.
Can you not put it on? Oh, because he probably doesn't want his face on the page?
No, that's right. No, we won't do that. But the kids were there. His wife was there. It was all just, it was fantastic.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Great.
So that was very exciting, and
Yes.
I'll have to do more of those, I guess. Just send me the details.
Definitely.
Oh, there was a T-shirt. Where's the T-shirt? I mentioned a T-shirt somewhere. That was on the website.
Called Geeks Outfit website.
Yeah. Have I got it in here somewhere? I can't see it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. It's the next line.
Yeah, it's the next line, dickhead.
Oh, my God. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Geeks Outfit
You're
website.
emotional. You're emotional.
Geeks Outfit websites. It's a pretty fairly well-known one. They had a T-shirt on there that said, "Sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to come." And I thought that's so perfect for us. And I posted it, and everyone was like, "Yeah, I want one. I want one." Then I thought, "Oh my God, we have to like merchandise. Need to do merchandise."
Well, you could have a T-shirt for the big thing that's coming up that we're not talking about yet.
I know, or a hat or something. I'm going to have to start doing videos and all this sort of stuff too.
If you don't sell any of them, just give them away to people for birthday presents every year.
The hobos will be wearing them, like like Seinfeld's the puppy pirate shirt.
Yep, no, not sure what you mean, but that's okay.
Fine.
So did you post on our private page?
Thank you, man.
It's on the next line, Dan.
It'll go up and down. I'd go down. I go down. Okay.
Down.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes. I thought this was funny because every time I've been going into the office, the same thing's been happening. And I've started to notice that the machines in there were all making the same sort of sound. So at one point, I tried them all at once and was marvelling at that fact. I kept going in there and just was starting doing harmonies with the machines.
What sort of machines?
Oh, well, one's the coffee machine, one's the microwave, and one's like, those ones that you get where you push one for the boiling water on the tap.
Oh,
The left is for cold, but double is soda water.
No.
Yes.
Wait,
it's amazing.
does it say that, or is that a secret that no one knows about?
It's a secret. Yeah.
Is that a hack?
Well, most people, people didn't know how to get it. They didn't realise it was there.
What? I am going to check every single one I go to with one of
Oh
those.
my God, so good. But they all, they're all making sounds. So I was doing harmonies over the top of them and kept telling everyone in the office how amazing that was and making comments, but no one seemed to care.
And were they really amazed? No?
No one cared. No one cared. Yeah. But I just said I'm marvelling at the synchronicity of the microwave coffee machine and soda water machine. They were producing the same note. And so someone said, you should ask AI or ask, whatever, Google. Okay, Google, let's see what you've got to say about this topic. Okay. Oh. And AI said, that's an interesting observation. The reason your microwave and coffee machine produce the same note when running is likely due to similar frequencies of the electrical components inside them. Both appliances use motors and fans that operate at specific speeds, which can create a consistent hum or buzz, which it does. If you're curious about the exact frequencies, you could use a sound frequency analyzer app to measure the notes produced by each appliance. This could give you a more precise understanding and why they sound similar. So, what did I do? I downloaded two apps. I downloaded the Tuner app, which tells you the note, and a sound meter app, which gives you the decibels. So I was very, very excited to find out that every single machine was 70 decibels and the note was G. Can you believe that?
That is amazing.
G.
The note was G.
The note was G.
Oh, so you couldn't tell that it was G?
No, I used to be able to find the right notes, but I can't do that anymore. Let's see if I can do it. Ah. Huh? Ah. So it was way off. Ah, that's G. Oh.
Right.
Why are you sending pictures off?
Are you okay?
Why is some hunk walking down a beach more exciting than me singing the
well,
note G?
I've already read this story, so I'm just looking at the hunk walking down the beach. No, anyway.
Well,
no, that's really interesting, and it's definitely an autistic thing to do, right? I would
try it.
No, I would not do the same, but someone who's into music, absolutely.
It's sound or anything. It's just fascinating.
It makes sense that they're all going to be made from similar machines.
Components and yeah.
Whatever they're called. Yeah. Well, I had an experience like this yesterday, right?
Oh.
Okay. I was trying to remember what it was about, but what it was is that I was at a carers cuppa, so with lots of carers and things, but it was before people all came, and they were doing something with, it's like some coffee roaster or whatever it was, and it was making a noise like boop, 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 and it was going for about 5 minutes, but I found the noise, it was actually quite soothing and relaxing. It was like not an annoying noise, but I didn't find it annoying, but then someone else did find it annoying, but I felt, unless it was just because I was in a positive, happy mood, that I found that noise stabilizing. I don't know, but it was like, that's not a bad noise to be listening to. And they're like,
it
yes,
sounds like
it
a warning,
is.
though. That's what I'd be just sitting there thinking, what is it warning us
it's
about?
probably a warning. If it's high pitched, right? Warning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
That's probably not that interesting what I'm talking about, I guess. So
sounds annoy people. Like it's kind of like a shared thing. But I reckon this is an exciting thing for people who go to an office to see if they can start pressing all these, trying out all the different machines and seeing what sound it makes. And the apps are free. You can just get an app that just tells you what the decibels and what the notes are. I think it's really nice homework for everyone to do. Very exciting autistic homework.
It's a good idea. And even just going to because sometimes I go to things and I think that's not loud enough. I could just whip out that app and
yes.
say this is loud.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Yes. Exactly this. So we were kind of like talking about whether we would have a main topic, and I really feel that I am the main topic.
Well, that's right. So you can talk about anything you particularly wish. I've put notes in just in case, but
no, I'm happy to talk about what. But like, there's no the main topic is me, right? Like, so when you write the episode title, it's going to be something about me.
Well, see, it's empty. Have you noticed that? See, there's nothing in there. It's just emptiness.
Episode. Yeah, but when you actually upload it, it needs to be something about me, but it's going to make people be like, ooh. Oh, you could be like Bianca's Big News.
Oh, right. You want me to write a theme song for it?
No, I didn't say that, but you can if you want.
I've got some music for it, I've told you. Yes, I've got that.
Now you found something on the Brahaha going on the Spectrumy on Facebook. What does that mean? There was a Brahaha going on a Spectrumy.
Hang on, let me just change the spelling. A brouhaha.
What's a brouhaha?
Have you ever heard of a brouhaha?
Never.
A bit of a sort of like online fisticuffs sort of.
Like that?
No, it's more like a bit of a fight, a bit of a tension and that sort of stuff.
on the Facebook page Spectrumy.
I think that's what it is, but that's what I'm calling it anyway. And yes, Spectrumy is one of the Facebook pages that a lot of autistic people join, and they share a lot on there. And there was a meme on there which I just thought was interesting.
Yeah.
It says the best minds in mental health aren't the professionals. They're the trauma survivors who have had to figure out how to stay alive for years with virtually no help.
Well, yeah, look, I would say, and that's I work at different journeys, right? And everyone, pretty much everyone who works there has lived experience with autism, whether it's they have children or they are themselves, whatever it is. It's so important. Of course, you've still got your professionals, right? But it's so important to have people that other people can relate to and connect with.
Well, absolutely. It was fascinating, I think, and I'll put the link into this post as well. As I think it's interesting to see all the different neurodivergent minds and how they read that and what they take from it and how they interpret what is said. And it's fascinating because it was just some people like myself took, particularly that first sentence, the best minds in mental health aren't the professionals. To me, that's nonsense, absolute nonsense. But there's all the howevers. Well, that's clearly, to me, that is clearly an incorrect statement. It's
right.
You can't say that. It's not true. Wouldn't you agree?
I think they need to work together, right?
Yes, exactly. That's the point. That's the point that was made. It was still, I don't think it was made well, but that was the point that was being made. But of course, most of the comments seemed to be about trying to figure out what was being said and the combinations and the understanding. And I think in the end, it was just, we need to find these sorts of professionals who support us and who listen to us and respect that we have a lot of experience and understanding and big teeth, because you're showing them right now. And we just, that's the sort of thing that I've completely lost track now with you're it looked like it's going back to equine therapy. Look like you're doing the horsey, when they do the fake smile.
Yes. Your teeth are quite white.
Yes, they're quite white. They're hiding behind my mustache.
Well, yeah, but okay, so I've actually got, when I read all this, I was like, oh, you know what? I used to have a psychologist and they never used to give much away. And now they specialise in a different area of psychology and they've got an Instagram page. And the stuff that they are revealing on there, I'm just bloody blown away, because it's like, what? You had PTSD? What? You have health anxiety? And all these things that I have.
They don't say it.
No, they didn't say, but now she's saying it.
Which is, I don't see why they don't do that. Why don't they do that?
She is now. Oh, because she didn't have all that before. She then went through it all, and now I think she'd be better than ever.
Absolutely. That's it. The understanding of the best minds in mental health, to me, are professionals who've also been through trauma.
Yes. Exactly.
Who are also autistic, who are my psychologist is not neurodivergent. I think she's amazing.
She's
not. It's not a blanket statement. It can't be. That's why the first sentence is silly. But all these factors come together, and there's something that I think a lot of people would just go to see some sort of professional and stop at that person, even though they're not particularly working for you. Now you've had that, haven't you? Where you've just this person's not particularly right, and they've said to you sometimes, haven't they? Haven't we had people say, I'm not the best person for you?
Yes, I have had that.
These are the sort of experiences people should be having, but people should not stick with things that just aren't working for them. But the problem is, of course, how do you find people without waiting 2 years?
That's very true.
It's really
so, look, it's fascinating. So I want to go back to this psychologist and have a couple of sessions with them and just to talk about it all, because I want to talk about, when I was going through this, because at the time I'm looking back and they were saying, I'm feeling, you're bringing up feelings in me that makes me feel uncomfortable, or me feeling quite sad about what you're talking about, because I was really negative and thinking about death and all that sort of stuff. And now I go, I was actually kind of triggering you maybe a little bit with that stuff.
Wow.
Well, trigger's probably a bad word to use, but I was pulling that out of them, but I didn't realize at the time because I was so ingrained in what I was thinking and how I was feeling, not about them. And she would probably had to work a little bit hard to deflect what I was doing and saying.
Interesting.
Not saying.
Do you think past a part of their sort of old school way of being trained is to not show anything of themselves or give you anything of themselves because it's supposed to be about the client?
Yeah, that's old school, 100%. Like one of my kids had one. It's that was like that and would not tell. And then all of a sudden she was pregnant, and we obviously realised that she was pregnant. We didn't even know she had a partner, or not that they have to give you that information, but it was just weird because we all thought that she was, not that we talked about it, but Ava was shocked that she was single, and we thought that she was single and never mentioned anything. Yeah. It's just
that's interesting because I wouldn't say that my psych does any of that, but
but I know your psych has cats, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
She gives a little bit. She's got a few kids. We probably shouldn't give all the information up.
No, I don't ask any of those questions. And
oh,
that
you
works
don't
for
know,
me.
but I do because I do.
Right, because I don't ask. I don't ask.
Yeah, no, I know a few things about your psych.
Right.
Only because we both had the same psych.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case people wonder why I know about your psych.
Yeah. It works for me. So it doesn't, again, it's the whole thing is just whatever was going to work for you. I don't need to have conversations about someone else's trauma. That's fine. I understand and I feel for people when they talk about that sort of stuff, but I don't need my.
There's so many people with PTSD, trauma, autistic people with these things that are just, it's very sad. I'm trying to avoid that for my children.
Okay. Do you think it's mental health professionals, there should be more of us getting into this field?
Yes, but I think there is. But the annoying thing is when there is a psychologist, they are autistic and they don't even realise. That's annoying.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
I know a couple of those.
People understand and they are open about it and,
yes.
I think it would be great. But what would that mean for people who visit them? Would they find that, I reckon they'd lose business.
I went to a psychologist for my daughter. We sat down.
Yeah.
She explained that she was autistic and ADHD. And then we talked about 5 minutes. I left. This is actually Lynette, who we have actually interviewed, the psychologist. I went out and I actually thought to myself, she's autistic and ADHD. How's that going to go? And then when Ava came out, I said, how was that? And she said, it was amazing. Yep. And I went, great.
That's so interesting.
But that was my first experience of a professional who was autistic and ADHD. So it was really positive. And then I was 100% for it.
Okay.
But then she probably specialises in autistic and ADHD sort of people. She probably isn't the best for other people.
For other people. But then there's no reason why they wouldn't be as well. Like.
Yeah, that's right. There's no reason why they wouldn't be.
Well, the guy who did this was Dr. Glenn. I'll put in his Instagram, actually, I'll put it on the notes because he's got a lot of those sort of memes. He is actually a trauma survivor, so that's why I thought it was an interesting. I should message him and saying that sentence was wrong.
Yeah.
I think what you're trying to say is spot on. How you said it was factually incorrect.
But then before you say that, maybe go into like ChatGPT and say, how do I say this in a nice way without being too blunt?
No, I've already written a song for one of the best tools that I've found. I'll be talking about Goblin tools next time.
Okay.
And I've done a little song because I love this thing so much. I've been using it at work all the time. So next episode I'll talk about the wonders of Goblin tools.
No idea what you're talking about, but that sounds good. That will definitely make me listen for next time to know what a Goblin tool is.
Oh my God, yeah, it's exactly what you're saying. It's incredible.
Excellent. All right.
Oh, now I had some other cool news.
Oh.
Which is that for my company, I'm the diversity and inclusion ambassador.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We're sort of in the company's in the state of flux. We're moving into other sorts of, or furthering what we do. And I think it's been a bit busy for everyone. So I'd put in a request to be part of what's called the Diversity Council of Australia, to become a member of it, which also allows everyone in the company to become a member as well. I'll talk to this person in another episode. But yeah, finally it's happened, and I think I'm going to learn a lot because they've got a lot of info, a lot of training, all kinds of things. But it's anyone in Australia, I would recommend checking out Diversity Council of Australia, but it is sort of for companies.
Yeah, wonderful. That's great.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool, and I can't wait to get my teeth into that.
Yeah, great.
Have we got anything else here?
Well, we've got listener feedback.
We've got listener feedback. I forgot about that. And I love the name I came up with too. They said it took them a while, but they finally figured out how I.
Well, it's hard for me because I don't know what the person's real name is.
Well, no, I don't either.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I don't either, but I'll start explaining.
Okay.
And so this is, it was down as an anonymous member. But given the information, I came up with the name Kooky Prism, or for short KP, because I don't want to call someone kooky all the time.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting. So they said, if you have imposter syndrome, you know what imposter syndrome is?
Yes, of course. I have it.
Oh, of course.
Don't most people have it?
I think so. Yes.
In certain situations, I think most people have experienced it.
This is one of the best and most interesting explanations I've read about this and sort of analogies. If you have imposter syndrome about your autism spectrum diagnosis, the cure that I have just discovered for myself might be helpful. I was told at a very young age that I am apparently colourblind. Do you have any of that? Have you done any of that stuff?
Like, I'm not colourblind though.
You're not?
No. Are you?
Well, I'll get to that. I've never understood this or thought about it, but show me any colour. As far as I'm concerned, I have no trouble at all telling you what it is. But then people are telling me things like, that's not blue, it's ultramarine. So KP went to get tested for, for colour blindness, and it's that one with the coloured dots with the numbers inside.
Oh, yeah.
Have you done one of those tests before?
Yeah, I have, yep.
I went to one that was just nchroma.com, and when I did the test, I saw all the numbers, every single one of them.
Yeah.
So there you go. I don't have any colour blindness. It's one tick. That's
it's very rare in women. It's mostly males.
Wow. But for KP, this is the thing. I don't know if KP is, we don't know. They saw no numbers at all. At all. So KP concluded, well, the test has to be nonsense, doesn't it? I can tell you what colour anything is in real life, so whoever devised this test was an idiot. So that was their first sort of reaction to that, like, well, this is ridiculous, it's nonsense. I can see all the colours, I know what they are, this, So then they had a bit of a think and recalled the classic tale, Emperor's New Clothes.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming most people would know that one, but if they don't, stop it and go and have a listen because it's an awesome story. And realise that unless there is a vast conspiracy going on, there must be something more to it. So KP has accepted that their perception of colour is different to most, and they wish they could see how others see. So I would just tell KP that there are glasses. I don't know if anyone's seen videos online for this sort of stuff where people with colour blindness are given these glasses and they put them on, look around and burst into tears all the time.
Yeah.
And they put on the soft, tender, sad music. But my take is that when something like that happens, or when someone hears for the first time, they're not crying for some sort of emotional thing. It's more the shock. Their brain doesn't know what to do, and it's sort of, oh, and so they just cry, and it's not something that they've thought about. Anyway,
Right.
KP, here's that bit. So there's the bit about the colour blindness.
Yeah.
And now KP got their autism diagnosis, and their imposter syndrome wanted to again reject the test as unreliable, which a lot of us have had to go through. We go through this.
Yeah.
They said they have what seems to be a quite normal life, and then the next bit in brackets had me grinning from ear to ear. Where so they said, I seem to have quite a normal life, brackets, except for the crippling anxiety, horror of eye contact, frequent feelings of being unable to cope, being shocked by a sudden change in what I was expecting to happen, having no real sense of solid identity.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my God.
But that's just me.
It's just me, yeah. I say to myself, and there's only me to blame for all that because I've never learned to be confident and assertive. Oh, God. So like many of us, KP thought that if they were not openly stimming, like with the sort of the big moments, the rolling backwards and forwards, that sort of stuff, that's what autistic people are. They can't be autistic. So now, why don't you read that last bit that KP said, because I just left it as it was because I thought it was awesome.
KP said, but what if there really is a more relaxed, easygoing normal out there that others take for granted, where being calm is a kind of blue that's so much brighter that it deserves to be called ultramarine, and there is a real measurable difference between them. If I can accept that I have a colour deficiency now, then I can accept that I'm not seeing the world through neurotypical eyes and accept that I can see and feel differently to what is considered normal. And this is not my fault any more than my failure to see those numbers in those plates. That is really profound, I feel.
I know.
Like this is
I was just like, well, hang on a second. I've just pulled my... Hang on, I'm just going to plug back in again.
Oh.
I was gobsmacked. I thought that was just so
Was that a private
beautifully
message
explained.
or was that on the Facebook page?
No, it's on the Facebook page, on the private page. Yeah. Absolutely wonderful. It was so cool. I just like, oh my God, what a great way of thinking about it.
Yes. Yes, wow, that's amazing. So, okay, I like that. Now, I'm just moving on to the autistic moment from Posh Pink.
Autistic moments. What now? Oh shit! Moments.
Is that a person?
Yeah,
is
it's
that one of
another
our
person.
people? Oh,
yeah,
okay,
it's one of our party poopers.
Excellent.
Posh Pink, you have chatted to Posh Pink before on messages.
Okay.
As well. And so, yes, they've had an autistic moment. And where are we? Okay. So, Posh says, I did have an autistic moment today, though my letter for dermatology said I needed to bring my oils, ointments, etc. to the appointment. So they're going to the dermatologist. So Posh rocked up with a bag of everything, including the hand washers, fabric softeners, everything. Turns out they just wanted a list of the things that thought I might be reacting to. Having reread the letter, I get it now. And then I think it was the next day that we got another message saying, my husband said I missed the most autistic bit of the story. So when I say I took all my stuff, I took my shampoo, conditioner, shower gels in 51 containers.
No, you dag. 5 litre containers.
Oh.
51 containers.
My God, how much stuff? And what are you doing? Are you taking... I thought she's got little containers and pushed the shampoos and conditioners and all oh, my God, everything that was like in the cupboard. That makes so much more sense. 5 litre containers. Oh, God. Brackets, I don't change them and don't want to think about them really. Oh, my God. I wasn't going to take them. So I decanted... Here we go, see? So I decanted some into little bags, labelled them, complained about not having a label maker and took photographs of the bottles.
Wow.
P.S. They were not in the slightest bit interested in seeing any of my stash at all.
That's so good.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's a sort of stuff that so many of us would do. Like if they're not clear about if they say, can you bring anything basically you think that might be causing this issue, bring it.
Yes. Yes, exactly. No, it's really good. And I really love that how you thought it was 51 containers.
51 containers.
Because it says 5L. For
5L.
the people in America, it's like 5 litres. So we just write 5 liters. And an L, but it's a small L, which makes it look like 51.
So it wasn't quarts? What do they have in America? Quarts.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That was so funny. I would love to have seen the dermatologist's face and Posh's face and also the husband's face.
But wouldn't it make up to me? But I would feel like that would just mean whatever the issue is, this poor person really feels it really hard, and that's why they've brought everything they have.
I did ask for a photo, but so far Posh hasn't provided.
That was quite smart because instead of bringing every single thing, they put some in little bags and labelled them so they didn't have to bring like 5 bags.
Jen would have done that. She's got a label maker.
Yeah, I've got a label maker too. Right, yeah, Jen would have done that. Yeah.
Oh, God. We are 53 minutes on.
Well, we've got along. We've got along really well today. We're not going out of this annoyed or angry at each other like we usually do.
What happens when the record button goes off?
Yeah, we go.
It's on for one and all.
I don't need a compliment at the end, but I do need is you just say the fuck word.
No, it's not going to happen.
But my last episode.
No, it's not going to happen.
Okay, that's all I wanted. That was my last wish. But see, I just thought ahead then. I was like, what if I die in a car accident after this, and then your next episode you'll be telling everyone that Bianca died, and then you will say, fuck, has I died?
As a tribute.
Yeah. This is how my brain works, right? This is why I need a break from everything.
No, I'd be raising a whiskey glass. It wouldn't be happening.
You wouldn't say fuck?
No.
Fuck Bianca. Okay. But I feel like instead of a compliment, though, you could probably just, if every episode you are somehow, cheesing me. What do you call it? Like, making reference to me. I think it'd be great, that I'm running late each time. I think that's a really great idea.
I think that's very good.
Continue. It'll have to continue. All right. Well, it's been lovely doing this podcast with you, Dan.
Overall, and this podcast wouldn't have started if you hadn't been the person to get this moving.
So true.
It wouldn't have happened.
That's true. And I should get royalties from all of the money that you make when you become a celebrity.
36 cents. I think I just checked before. So we've made 36 cents so far.
Oh, yep, from advertising.
Something I am doing now every episode is saying that we do have our own, what's it called? Patreon page.
Patreon. Oh, we do have a Patreon. Oh, well,
so
you do,
I'm going to put the link in the notes, the Patreon page. Now, the Patreon page is just for people who feel like they want to buy the podcast a cup of coffee. The cost of the monthly costs of running this stuff is obviously, there's a bit involved with that because of the this format, if we were going online, and also just paying for the
and so somebody gave you 37 cents.
No, this is over the 1 cent that we get sometimes when they put a little ad in there. And overall, we've made something like 30 cents. So amazing. The Patreon is just, I think I've literally just put it down like it's $5 a month. So it's one coffee. So it's for people who feel like they feel compelled to want to help. But
no, I feel like you're being a sellout. I don't think you should be saying by saying it's just one coffee, because you know what? How many times have we heard that? You need to be using other more creative language rather than it's only a coffee. Okay.
It's $5.
So every episode you also need to say
it's
a different
3 bananas. It's just 3
say
bananas.
It's only 3 bananas.
That's all it is. It would be very appealing if people were to provide me that $5. You didn't hear the joke. And if you can't do it, that's fine as well, because we'll have people who will be able to do it and they'll be helping support us and you'll get a free podcast. So it's good.
Support me, like you, not us.
Well, I'm calling it the podcast. The podcast.
Oh, yes, it's all on your shoulders now. It's just like what? It's like 3 tins of cat food. That's all.
Just 3 tins of cheap cat food.
Yeah,
it's
cheap cat food.
One small hot chicken.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think they're more than that. Although like a Sunday night discount, maybe.
Oh, God, you're going to make me look on bloody Woolworths or something to find everything that's $5.
Supermarket, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what else is $5. A coffee. Oh, wait, no, it's a coffee. Don't worry about that.
Cough drops. Thank you for being a big part of all this and getting it all started, and everyone's going to be very sad that you have you're moving on. But you will be popping in.
But yet not away.
That's right. Gone but not forgotten.
Yes, I'll still come back for a special guest star. Definitely.
Maybe just sing especially for you again.
Yes. And I think, I may have to just get that deleted, that episode. But thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for your... I think support and brought a lot of joy, happiness, all those things. And also to you, Daniel. It's brought us closer together. Definitely. We didn't know each other very well before.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? So it's been all round a wonderful experience.
Yes, it has. Thank you. All right, it's time for my last over and out.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And then cue the music. Yeah. At what point do you want to talk about me?
Well, that's up to you. Do you want to do it at the start or at the end?
I don't think I'm an at the end person. I think we need to do it at the start so everybody knows that this is the last of everything.
Last of everything.
Yeah.
You have a message. Oh, this better not be her.
Hi, Dan. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to make it. Piper, my cat, is throwing a housewarming party for her new cardboard box. She just loves it. I really have to attend. Sorry.
And so it begins.